Hi, everyone. Welcome to this week's Just Go Play Snapshots. I'm Taryn Lipschitz, aka T, and I'm here with Daryl Devenish, aka Coach D. Really excited, Daryl, to talk to you this week about, why are we pushing sports? We've talked about this a couple of times, why kids should stay in sports, but why are we really pushing it?
Awesome question, because I often get asked this. There's a lot of people out there that don't understand the sport thing. They don't like the competition. But first, I'm going to tell you what I got out of sport. Sport gave me confidence. It gave me confidence in a place where I had none. I didn't have a lot of confidence in school. I always had doubt about my abilities, doubt about my confidence in doing things and starting new things. Sport gave me the outlet to learn how to gain confidence, how to work with people, how to be a leader, how to communicate with people. These are life skills that I've now taken on with me and I use in my everyday work, with my family, with my coworkers. It's a tough question because some people they think they can get these values from other places. And I'm sure you can. But more importantly, sports saved my life. I've been in sports my whole life. I've made it my career. T, I want to know, like someone like yourself, sport isn't your life. I know you're active right now. You play floor hockey. You're very fit. You work out. What did sport do for you? And why was it important for you as a growing up? And what did you take from it? I asked a couple questions there, but I think it's more relatable if you tell us than me, I've devoted my whole life to sport.
Yeah, it's
What do you
great
think?
because it was really interesting growing up. I always was in sports and I did multi-sport sampling. So I did diving for a bit. I did soccer. I did volleyball, hip hop, gymnastics, karate, like you name it. I probably tried it except for hockey. My mom wouldn't let me do hockey.
Uh-oh.
But what I loved about it is, a couple of the things you touched on. One, it definitely helped with confidence. And I think for me, it was confidence in also not just myself and being part of a team, but who I am as a person and with body image and stuff like that. To feel strong and feel good about yourself really brings through confidence in other things that you do in life. And I've taken that through, and that's why I'm still very active. It makes me feel good every day about what I'm doing. The other thing that's really interesting is it definitely teaches you to be about leadership and being on a team. I think culture is really important. And I took that through all the way as I've been working, whether it was university, high school, or even my career. You're working with a team of people from different walks of life. And you need to be able to see what are people's strengths and weaknesses. How can we utilize their strengths best and help them build on their weaknesses? When you're in a team, whether it was swimming, which I did competitively, which was more of an individual sport, or when I played soccer, which was more of a team sport, in all of those instances, you're still part of a team and you're there to support each other. So it goes through in your professional life as well. And I think understanding from a younger age around how to communicate and work together and have that accountability was really important. So accountability was a huge thing. You had to show up to practices whatever time. You needed to be on time. You needed to give it your all, and you needed to show your team that you were there as well, and you were there to support them. So life lessons. What about you?
Well, you know what? I love that you said accountability because, the difference between being on a team, involved in a team sport and an individual sport, you are still accountable to someone, your coach, yourself, and your teammates, and the culture is huge, because people don't understand when they like going somewhere or they enjoy working with people, a lot of what they're saying really is, I like the culture. I like the community. I like how it makes me feel. That's what I loved about sports, the friendships that not just, the winning a championship. Yeah, I learned how to be competitive, but it was that camaraderie with my friends, that these guys are still my friends years after playing, and we share this common, journey, that we worked hard, we sweat together, we got hurt together, we won championships together, but that was culture. And years after, I'm sure there's people that you played sports with that you can still go back, connect, and you have a good time, and you like being around those people, and you don't even know why, but that's culture you're talking about. So I really wanted to emphasize sports is basically a dress rehearsal for life, because so many different things happen in the arena and teams, and it sounds like you took that, and now you've just extrapolated to your life and your friendships and your workplace and your new culture, whatever you set it up. And you know when you don't want to be somewhere because the culture is not right.
Mm.
Right? Does that make sense?
For sure. And I think the last thing that I kind of want to end this off and wrap it up with is the other thing that I think people forget about is when you're active, when you're moving, when you're playing sports, you're also increasing your endorphins. So all of a sudden, that movement you have in life helps you move through the rest of life in a more positive, energetic space. So, I don't know about you, but I notice the difference. If I don't go outside or for a walk or for a run or work out or do something for 3 days, I see the shift in my mood. And the moment I get in and start moving, anything that else is going on in my life kind of just sorts itself out. So you can kind of refresh and go in with a better mind frame. So I think too that emotional side of it and the mental side of it is huge.
Well, I always say, if you feel better, you do better, and you want to do more, right? So that's what it sounds like you got from sport. It made you feel good, which made you want to do more, which made you want to be around people, which made you want to be a better person. And it was a source of some sort of energy for you. So, on that note, I think we should tell everyone, just go play. That's
Just
awesome.
play.